My name is Eleanor Voss now. They buried my husband Raymond with only me standing there. No son, no daughter, no grandchildren. Just me in a charcoal coat, wind tearing at the hem, staring at a coffin so shiny it looked like a lie. The funeral director kept glancing at the empty pews, throat working like he wanted to apologize for the silence. Shall we wait, Mrs. Voss? No, I said. Raymond hated lateness, even his own. The pastor mumbled verses. The flowers screamed fake cheer. I sat alone in the front row, 5 chairs mocking me with their emptiness. When the pallbearers carried him out, my heels clicked behind them like gunshots in the quiet. At the grave, I didn't cry. The grief had already hollowed me months earlier. What was left was cold stone. That same afternoon, I opened Instagram, something I almost never do. My daughter Lauren had posted 47 minutes earlier, her and 3 friends at a rooftop bar, golden hour glow, caption, self-care Sunday, bottomless rosé and 0 regrets. My son Nathan posted from the country club, him mid-swing, new titanium driver flashing, caption, closed a 7-figure deal on the back 9, can't complain. I turned the phone face down, poured bourbon into one of Raymond's old tumblers, drank it neat. Then I called my attorney. Margaret, it's Eleanor. I need new estate documents drawn up tonight. Everything changes. She didn't ask stupid questions. She knew Raymond. She knew me. By 9 p.m., the first draft arrived in my inbox. I sat at the kitchen table, the same oak slab Raymond sanded himself in 1987, and read every line twice. Lauren and Nathan removed from every account, every deed, every trust clause, every life insurance beneficiary designation. The lake house in Maine they hadn't visited in 9 years, gone. The brokerage account Raymond built dollar by disciplined dollar, gone. The Victorian on Maple Street where they learned to ride bikes, gone. Everything funneled instead into an irrevocable trust for my grandson Caleb, the only human in 3 generations who ever showed up without an invoice in his hand. Caleb, 19, quiet, who still texted me memes at 2 a.m. and once drove 4 hours just to bring me soup when I had the flu. Caleb would get it all at 30, with staged releases for college, housing, medical, ironclad, bulletproof, untouchable by his mother or uncle. The next morning, Lauren arrived first, makeup perfect, voice honeyed poison. Mom, Ethan, Caleb told me you're rewriting things. I already rewrote them. She laughed once, sharp. You're actually punishing us because we missed one funeral? One funeral, I repeated slowly. The last time you'll ever have to say goodbye to your father. You chose bottomless rosé instead. Her jaw tightened. We were grieving in our own way. Your way included posting cocktail photos while his body was still warm. She left in a perfume cloud, tires spitting gravel. Nathan came that evening, with his wife in tow, both still wearing their we're reasonable people faces. Mom, this is drastic, he started. I cut him off. Drastic is texting, sorry, something came up, while they lower your father into dirt. His wife tried the soft approach. Caleb's too young to handle all this responsibly. Caleb showed up, I said. That's more responsibility than either of you managed in 25 years. They left without the scripted hugs. 2 days later, Caleb knocked, tentative, eyes red. I heard about the trust, about everything. I handed him the folder, watched his face go through shock, guilt, wonder. Why me? He whispered. Because you're the only one who ever asked how I was doing, without wanting something in return. He cried then, quiet, honest tears. I held him the way I used to when he was small. That night I sat alone on the porch, Raymond's old windbreaker around my shoulders. The stars were mercilessly clear. I raised the bourbon tumbler toward the dark. I took care of it, love, I said to the sky. No more carrying people who never carried us. The wind answered with a low whistle through the bare maples. I smiled, small, sharp, final. They can call it revenge. They can call it cruel. I call it justice. And for the first time in decades, the house feels like mine again. Just mine, and Caleb's. That's enough.